you can pour. Joining us here now on The New Normal, Dr. Corina Marcu, Associate Vice President of Medical Affairs at Hartford Healthcare St. Vincent's Medical Center. Dr. Marcu, good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right,
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. So let's talk about the most sobering statistic of this pandemic right now, the number of people dying from COVID-19. New numbers for June show that more than 99% of those patients who passed away from the virus were not vaccinated. That's according to Dr. Anthony Fauci, who called the loss of life, quote, avoidable and preventable. But doctor, we've also heard reports of vaccinated people, of course, who are dying, getting sick from COVID-19. We know it's not 100% effective, the vaccine. So tell us, is there something we're seeing in our area related to this?
So the number of deaths in the tri-state area definitely had decreased. And like you said, less than 1% of the deaths in June were on patients that were previously vaccinated. And indeed, the vaccine efficacy is not 100%, but it's very high. To lose close to 18,000 lives to something that could have been prevented if those people were vaccinated. It's such a hard statistic to fathom. But as far as the breakthrough infections for people that are fully vaccinated, like we all know, we can see a small percentage of those. And the vaccines in general protect against hospitalizations and deaths. But again, it's not 100%, and people mount a different response to the vaccine, and they have other comorbid conditions, and those are the patients that could be affected by COVID.
All right, doctor. So, you consider those numbers, and we know there are efforts out there, campaigns being built to try to increase confidence in the COVID vaccines among those who are skeptical. Many states turning to texting to boost vaccination rates. This after a study at the University of Pennsylvania found text messages about other vaccines like the flu shot actually increased vaccination rates by about 5%. So, doctor, we're months into the rollout now. Are you still seeing patients who say, I'm still on the fence about the shot, or it's not for me, period?
We're seeing patients that some still want to wait a little more just to see what happens with the people that were vaccinated. They still want to read about the science behind it. The information, the science on vaccines has been out there, but really has to be all around us. It's something that we'll need to talk about in every single setting, every doctor's visit, every time when they come to the hospital. The more we reassure people that it's safe, and we share the statistics in the media and on one-on-one appointments that this is safe, is the right thing to do, and this is what happens to people that are not vaccinated, I think we're going to have a big impact in time.
Well, we heard President Biden speak earlier today about the increasing vaccination rate, or at least trying to increase the rate. He spoke about local doctors' offices and pharmacies being able to talk to people about it and then administer it, someone that you trust as a patient. Doctor, do you think that may play a role in maybe reaching some of those folks who are still on the fence or taking that wait-and-see approach?
Absolutely. I hope so. If it's going to be so pervasive all around us and everybody can speak to it, and the statistics will continue to show great protection, as we unfortunately learn what happens in other parts of the country on people that are not vaccinated, a lot of people will start to believe, like the rest of us, that the vaccine works and protects everybody.
So what would you tell someone who says, I'm still waiting, I'm not ready yet?
Let's talk about the specific questions you have about why you're waiting, and then we can go into the, all the details as to why people have concerns about it.
All right, Dr. Corina Marcu, thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you.
And just a reminder for you tonight, we're asking you to share your I'm back moment with News 12. Help us celebrate our communities making a comeback, whether it's a family reunion, enjoying a game, visiting your favorite local shop. Submit your story, news12.com/thecomeback, and you could be featured on Mornings with News 12. Well, right now, final preparations are underway for a massive celebration for our frontline heroes. Don't they deserve this, right? We'll tell you how you can see it live when we come back on The New Normal. And we're going to take one more look at the poll question right now. What do you think about this? This is live. Are you concerned about the recent rise in COVID-19 cases as the Delta variant continues to spread? The poll is live as we speak. You see the results there. Let us know what you think. Weigh in on the poll. Leave us a comment as well. And we'll be right back after this.